Hello there, this is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, talking to you. No, I'm not talking on Tuesday, that was yesterday. I'm winging it on Wednesday. Wow, I should have looked at the calendar. Hello there, winging it on Wednesday. So I have a brand new monkey cut kit. This is a paper that I didn't buy right away, a designer paper, Beauty of the Earth, because, you know, to me it was fall, so I kind of concentrated on all the other things, and then we got our mini catalog in, and then I have all those beautiful papers to choose from. So I love this paper, I love the stamp set, and I thought it's time to bring this one out and kind of introduce you. I have played with it a little bit, not a whole lot, so I'm happy to share that with you today. So our Beauty of the Earth Monkey Cut Kit is now available. It is on my website, stampingjourney.com, along with another new kit that I'm hoping I get the stamp set in so I can show you next week, Whimsy and Wonder Monkey Cut Kit. So both of those are in. It shows exactly what they include and pictures of what they include. So please take a look at that at stampingjourney.com. And I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll get started. Knock on wood, you know, I'm always nervous on Wednesdays to see what happens. So if you're joining me, let me know. Say hi, leave a comment, please. I will randomly pick people that are commenting and sharing and get some cards sent out to you. So please do that. I would like that. If you're brand new to me, you can private message me and send me your address if I don't have it. If you're not a current customer, just let me know. So, alrighty, I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's get started. Here we go. Turn that around. Okie dokie. We're going to go for a little ride here. I'll move my light and kind of move these over because they're sort of bright, aren't they? Let's see if I can move my camera, straighten it out a little bit. There we go. Okay. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Let me I'm going to pull this up. I'm trying to watch it on my computer too so that I can, so that I can see sometimes when y'all are talking, but I have to turn off the volume there so you don't hear me twice. So, all right, here we go. I think that's all set. So this is, I'm going to go into this here. So Beauty of the Earth Monkey Cut Kit. So you get the Beauty of the Earth DSP cut and ready to go. 1 yard each of the 3/8 inch evergreen ribbon, 1/4 inch of the Early Espresso Faux Suede, which is such a beautiful ribbon. 2 yards of the Misty Moonlight Silver Baker's Twine. That particular twine is in another grouping, but I'm pulling it out to put in with this because I think it would look nice with the trees and with this package. A package of the Champagne Rhinestones, a full pack, 10 envelopes, 3 each of 9 colors of cardstock cut and scored and ready to go, and 4 sheets of the white cardstock cut and ready to go. So all of that for $50. So if you are interested, you can go and order that up. I have some here in stock, so I could get it out to you by tomorrow. So pretty exciting. So I'm going to put that over here. So this Beauty of the Earth is made to go with this stamp set, Beauty of Friendship, which comes in a bundle. It's on page 11 of the annual catalog. I'm going to move that over so you can see it. It is $52 for this bundle. Hi, Lynn. $52 for the bundle. So just to keep that in mind. I did have a card on my current card buffet using this stamp set. So this is the card that we have currently on the buffet. So I had to pull those stamps over here real quick. But lots of fun. It's a really cool stamp set. So this is the display in the catalog. And they have some beautiful cards in here for you to see. So I'll show you that. And then let's get started. I want to open this Monkey Cut Kit because I really haven't played with the DSP all that much. So I'm really excited about that. So here it is. This is how it would come. It'll say on this means it's mine. It'll say on here, Beauty of the Earth Monkey Cut Kit. and tape across here and get shipped to you just this way. So I'm going to open it up here. We'll have our official Monkey Cut Kit sticker, and we'll open it up. Ta-da, ta-da. Okay, so you get the pack of a whole pack of the champagne rhinestones. Oh, just one moment here. I'm sure that's my family calling. Let's turn that off. There we go. A pack of the rhinestones. Here is this is the cardstock and insides, excuse me, cut and ready to go. So this is the layering portion of it. I'm going to move this off to the side a little bit. Okay, and then the beautiful DSP. You have all these little strips and the longer strips and then the bigger pieces for using. Here is your ribbon. So this is that braided evening evergreen ribbon. Very, very pretty. The faux suede and then the twine, the baker moonlight, misty moonlight and silver baker's twine. And then this last envelope, I like that we have it all separated out. I think it's going to make my messiness less messy. This one has all the card bases and the 10 envelopes in it. So everything is separated and ready to go. On the bases, I just want to open this and show you. So you have 2 of each, well actually 4 of each color made into bases, but some open this way and the other ones open, I'll get the same one out, this way. So ta-da, ta-da. So you have your choice, right? You have a choice of what you want to use here. So I'm going to put this back. I have all the pretty colors in a row. It's so fun to look at. This one had so many beautiful colors. So I enjoyed pulling this out and playing with all the colors here. Here we go. All right, so that's my bases. There's my envelopes. I'm going to put those back because I won't use those today. And we're going to start with our cardstock. Here's my my champagne rhinestones. Those are so pretty. So let's get started with some cardstock. I'm not sure what I never know what I'm going to do on Wednesday. I have this so crooked here. I can see it now. Hello, Jean. You made it. Yay. I'm so glad. So we're playing with our new Monkey Cut Kit, Beauty of the Earth. So this is beautiful fall paper. I'm going to pull this out. So you have a whole pack of it. So there's a lot of DSP here. So you can see all and it's cut both ways. So you have all kinds of options. And then the back side here is so pretty. I mean, this looks so wintry, right? So I tended to think of this as a fall paper, and I've used it in different things. I've used the blue. I've used this blue as sky or as water on a couple different cards. So just lots of options with this beautiful paper. There we go. Okay, so let's set that there. Here's all of our little pieces here. Ta-da. So you get everything when we're cutting these up and getting them ready for you. All these little pieces are so usable. You know that. I am a big fan of using every bit of the DSP and cardstock that we cut up. So it's all there for you. All right. So, I don't know. Let's pick a piece of pretty cardstock here. Let me just see here. There's so many options. I love this one because, of course, it has all the colors, right? So that would be one that I would gravitate to immediately. And this one. Fall is my favorite time of year. I love, 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 love that time of year. This one gives you the 3 different colors. Well, 2 different colors. The 2 greens and the blues in there. And what's on the back side? Oh, see, beautiful. That is so gorgeous. I say. And then this one is just fun. I like all the lines of trees, which you could make a nice border on that too. And this beautiful green in the background. Let's see here. Wood grain, always a needed thing, right? We love wood grain. I use that a lot when I'm making the man cards, you know. This one I think too is very interesting. I love this, where it fades out and you have this kind of blotchy watercolor look. Leaves or trees, whatever it's just really pretty. That would be, and then here. So this is the center of that, right? So it's like this. And then the center is this, but perfect for adding sentiments or adding more pictures in there. Those are fun. That's sort of like the one I played with last week. I like those that are kind of a little different, right? A little out of the norm. So let's see here. If I was going to do this one, I would mainly be concentrating on a verse, right? So I would probably put this bigger verse in here, friendships refresh the soul, and kind of go with that, right? Have that go on there. Something more plain, I would probably stamp in, you know, my trees, or put something and then put something up here, which we could do that too. That might be interesting. And this one too. So I have to think, this is kind of similar to what I did. Maybe we'll use this side of it, even though I just truly love this side. But I want to go out of the box a little bit. And then let's see here. So here would be our beautiful sky. So what do you think about, we'll put something down here that would ground our trees like this. Let's see here. That would ground our trees, give me a base for our trees. Or this lighter, maybe we'll go lighter here. Just a lighter color. I mean, it still has the variations in it, but it doesn't have the pattern. I'm not sure, but let's kind of look at that. And then if we would stamp our trees in here, so this is the size of the tree in comparison to everything else. So they have the tree stamp, but they also have it where you can stamp it and cut it out. So then you could put it wherever you want, or this great big tree that you can cut out, and then you cut out the, use some of the other DSP and cut out the leaves and stuff. So maybe that's what we want to do. Maybe we'll play with the dies here. Look at how big that one is. That could go right in the center. We could make a beautiful fall card with that. And then we could use this, because these two, this cuts out that, right? So you would lay this together and it would cut all this out. This one here, so it would go on top of the trees. Let's do that. I think let's do that, and then we'll put a little banner across here. Let's see what else this set has dies to cut the words along. So just thinking of you, or I believe in you. I really love that. That would be nice off to the side. Let's do that. Let's go ahead. We're going to use some of our base. Actually, what I can do is, if I want this to be, this is all the bases. So I could use, I want my tree trunk to be the darker brown. Early Espresso is in here. I can pull that out, if I can reach it. I can pull that out, and then I can actually cut that from this base, right? Here. I want 2 of them because that's what I do. I layer. So I'm going to pull out 2 of the Early Espresso pieces. And this tree, I can cut right here, and then I can still use this to go behind here. Cat hair, sorry. I can still use that to go behind. See that? That would be cool. All right, let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to cut that, and then let me see what else. So I'm trying to think. So on the base, if we use just talking here, just trying to figure out what I want to do. We want to use this. There's one that's lots of color. This one. So it has a lot of color in it for the trees, for the leaves. So if I do this, whoopsie daisy. If I do this in here, then I'm going to get some of those fall colors. Let's see if I have one that has a little bit more different colors in it. Or, I mean, you could do this one even, but you're not going to see all the, you can see how it's going to cut out and cut apart. I think we're going to go with this one. That's a little bit darker, but I'm going to put this in here where I'm getting more color in there. Oh, here, let's use this one. I want this. I want this. This is even more color. Nice fall colors is what I'm looking for. There we go. Fall is my favorite time of the year. I love spring and I love fall, but yeah. Okay, before I do that, I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to cut this out of here. I'm going to set this aside because I'm going to go ahead and do my stamping. When I bring over my cut and emboss machine, I'll do it all at the same time then. So let's do that. So this is going to get cut out of there, and I can still use that. This is going to get cut out of there. So we have the blue background. Now we have to decide on the base. So I'm thinking this Mary Merlot. I'm thinking this dark is what I'm thinking. Let's see here. We're going to use it this way here. Yeah. So this would be, let's kind of go over this. So I would have a dark early espresso, and then this beautiful sky. And I would choose to use it this way so I have a little more dark and variation here from the lighter to the darker versus down here. Here's going to be our baseline for our grounding. And then we'll have the tree in here and all these beautiful fall colors that will bring the greens and the burgundy together and the brown. So, all right, I think that would look lovely. Now I have not used this yet, so I am excited to get started with some of this stuff. I have so much. I said to Peter, I do not have enough time in the day to get done what I want to get done. So I get like, oh my gosh, frustrated with that. Like I want to do more. Okay, so this has all of these little pieces cut out. So I can use one of the white pieces here to do my words. And most likely what I would tend to do is use the early espresso because I generally have the words in a darker. But you know what? Let's go with the Mary Merlot. Let's go with the Mary Merlot. Because that's dark too. That's a nice dark. I love that color. It's rich. It's a rich color. And we want to say, I believe in you. I think that's nice. Here we go. I believe in you. I've got some blocks sitting here. So try to get that straight. I don't have to worry about it too much because I'm going to use the die to cut it out. So let's go ahead and stamp it. So I'm using Mary Merlot. Ta-da, ta-da. There we go. Okay. I'm going to close this up, so we'll stamp the inside later. But right now I just want to get these things cut out so you can see that. So I will bring over my cut and emboss machine here. Oops, I pulled out two of those. Put it back. This is keeping it neater for me. I am a sloppy stamper, so it works out well to keep it a little bit neater for me, to have my items in individual bags. So here we go. I have plate number 1, plate number 2, plate number 3, well loved. You can see how long you can use these. It lasts forever. I have a lot of them that are older. Now I want to get a couple of things on here at once. So I'm going to put my tree, and I'm just going to center it right in the middle because the edges are going to show when I line it up or layer it up, but I don't have to worry about that now. And then I'll put my leaves here. So we want to go, I think over here where there's a lot more color. We're going to go right here. Okay, just like that. This is going to be exciting because I have not used these two pieces before. So let's cut. I'll bring this over a little bit here. Cut this out. There we go. And I'm not going to take it out of here yet because I have to cut my verse yet. Let's see what the magic of the embossing machine can do. So, ooh la la. Okay, there's that. There's our leaves. Beautiful fall leaves. And there's enough here. I'll probably cut a piece of this and put in the inside of the card, as long as I cut part of it up. Let me move this stuff away. We're going to put that I believe in you. I'm going to put that over here too. So here's our tree all cut out and ready to go. And I have all these little pieces. So what I usually do is I just kind of brush them off into the garbage can. There we go. If you leave those on, and depending on what it will make an indentation into your cardstock. So you want to have that plate clean before you go through with it with something else. Now find my words. Where did I leave them? Here we go. And when I am doing something with a square or block, I generally go on an angle. If you go right on and this is longer, you get that thump, you know, when you're pushing it through. But if you go on an angle, it kind of gently goes in there, and you have an easier entrance. If that makes sense to you. You don't have that big clunk when you're embossing it or cutting it out, die cutting it. Here we go. So there we go. Ta-da. Let's move this out of the way. Here's my little words. There. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put this over here. Put this over here because I can still use that again. So that'll go back in my little bucket. I am going to bring my cutter over here because I am going to cut this piece off so I can put that in the inside of my card. Love having some designer paper in the inside. So I have my little cutter here. And I have my cutting blade at the top and my scoring blade at the bottom. So I generally do all the scoring on this end, cutting on this end. But I love that I can use both sides of this so I don't have it hanging off. I usually do like a 1/2 inch, sometimes a 3/4, but a 1/2 inch is nice to put inside. There we go. I mean, I have some, but now I have more. I can use that on something else. It's okay. Oh, let's see here. We have to cut this. So I want to cut this here so that it goes on onto my blue strip. So I have this little tiny baby piece left. There we go. Okay. Let's start putting some things together. So I am going to, that's going to go inside. I'm going to move that over here for a minute. Pull this over. I'm going to get a white piece for in the inside. Ta-da. This is going to go inside. If I just kind of put them out of the way of where they're going to go, I'm better off. I'm better off to stay slightly organized. Okay, so here's my tree. Lots of delicate lines, so I'm just going to kind of push it with my nails and get it coming out here. It's really cool. There we go. If I didn't have my claws on, I would I would probably use my pickup tool because I use that a lot when it doesn't come out easily for me. That's my go-to tool. Okay, so like I said, this is already cut out. This would look cool if I wasn't using it this way. It would look cool with something behind it. Let's see here. Well, this is so dark, but you could see, you could use that, something behind it too. But we are going to cover it up. We're going to put this on here. There we go. I'm going to glue all this on before I do that though. So here's my blue, here's my green. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. My little strip of grounding here. Come on. There we go. Just a tiny bit of glue. I have a little bit of like fuzz all over the place, little pieces. There. Move that over just a little. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to put our tree in. Go the right way. You know, there's a front and a back. And you can do it different. Like if you're doing something that has, you want to mirror it or something. But the front side has kind of a little nice curved edge, finished off edge. So I'm going to put this tree here. Oh, that reminds me of the trees that are left in the farmer's field after everything is gone and the leaves are all gone. I love that look. You know, trees have all different characteristics, and they're just, I love that look. I love that time of the year. So this will go right over the top like that. And then we have this little thing here, ta-da, that we could put in right there, and we'll pop that up. And I don't know if we want to put anything else on here. Well, we have our champagne rhinestones. I don't think I want to go with the blue here. Let's just go ahead and glue the tree down. So this is a fine, like it's little tiny lines, right? And so remember that you don't have to have glue everywhere. You're just tacking it down. So I'm just putting a dab of glue here and there along the way. You don't have to glue every little piece down. On top of it, the leaves are going to go on here, right? They're going to cover it so that you're going to have more down for that. So here we go. Okay. And I'm going to offset it. And I want it down, kind of grounded into my little grassy knoll here, grass area. And just give it a little press. Ta-da. There. Okay, and then we're just going to glue this down here. It'll go off the picture just a little bit, and that's okay. I like that idea. See, if I would have used the other side where it had just the leaves, there's just too much white in that particular one. I think this looks better, something a little bit more, you know, unless you made your own piece where you had a lot of different colors on it. I think this looks better where you have a little more color showing versus just the one. You could have it just green, and then you could add, like, you know, if you have something that has little flowers, that would be pretty. In springtime, we're talking fall. We're talking fall here. Okay. And I'm just going to put this down here like that. Cat, no, no. Oh. Well, I think she's going to walk through here. And here's my dimensionals. Cat, this is not a good time. Oh boy. Are you watching me? Huh? She's my partner. She's my partner in crime. I closed the door so the dog's not down here right now. Otherwise the dog is underneath. Okay, so like that. Ta-da. And then we can add some champagne rhinestones in there to dress it up a bit. Now watch how it comes alive when you put it on here, and then we put it on the Mary Merlot background. It's so much fun to see how it changes as you add in different layers. So I'm making sure that I only put my glue, which I always do, put the glue all around the outside, you know, since the whole center of the card is Cat, this is not gonna work here, honey. You're gonna have to, you have to get down. I can't work with you right here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, honey. You have to get down. Okay. There we go. Cat's down. Oh my goodness. I don't know what we would do without pets, though. We love them. You know, maybe I'll put a little, thinking a little tag or something. I just need a little something else here. Let me see about pulling this out of here, and my ribbon's going to come off. Julie does a much better job of wrapping these. She was not here, but I think, what if I put a little bit of this faux suede? If you haven't used this, this is something that has been carried over, but I thought it was so nice for this particular grouping. Now I have, so I could do like a little tiny tag up here, down below. I'm just going to try one. I'm going to take a little snip off here and just see what we think. I thought I had scissors over here, but perhaps not. Let's see what I have. I'm just going to take a little tiny snip off of here and just try it, see if that adds a little something something. So I have my little tiny piece like this, short. It's probably an inch, a little over inch and a half. Here's my glue dots that I snagged that are the correct direction. I'm going to be sad when these are gone because I like it this way. So I'm just putting that dot in there to get these, the ends together on my loop here. And then I can try this out. I only put 2, so you could do one on this side. Let's see here, we could do on the side. We could do down below. I don't know if I like that or not. If I don't like it, I can use it on something else, but I'm going to pull this up just a smidgen here and just see if we like it over here. Just a little tab. I kind of like that little tab on there. I'm going to have to move my dimensional here. I'm just going to pull this off. This is what happens when you design live, right? This is what happens in real life, isn't it, you guys, when you are designing too? You're just not sure exactly where everything is going to go. But with paper crafting, it's so easy to move things around and say, okay, I don't want it here, I want it here. I'm going to put this. I don't want a lot showing, I just want a tiny little tab. And then I'll put another dimensional on there. So I'm going to peel the cover off and sneak this one underneath here. There we go, like that. Ta-da. There we go. I like that. Just a little texture added on there. A little something. A little something, something. There we go. All right, but I do think a couple of little rhinestones would look nice too. I like when you pick up a card and you just get a little bit of glitz here and there. So the champagne rhinestones I adore here because they're just kind of a neutral color. It depends on what you put them with. You can, they kind of tend to mimic whatever you have, and I just thought for fall this is a nice fall. Let's see here, where do I want to put this? Where do I want it to draw your eye? I might move this one up over here. Should we put some in the trees? No. Maybe I'm just going to go like this and just keep it in this corner. We have enough going on here. Just kind of accent this corner here with our little piece of ribbon. Okay. And let's put it on our card base. I'm not going to pop this up because I have this already elevated a little bit with my bow underneath there. So I'm just going to glue it down. Come on. There we go. All right. And then that just makes the Mary Merlot in the tree pop when you put it on there. And you have that background close to the Blackberry Bliss. There we go. Ta-da. I love that. That is a sweet card. Okay, so inside, I cut this strip from that piece that I had cut the leaves out of, so it's matchy-matchy. And then, let's see what some of the verses are. We did, I believe in you. Friendships refresh the soul. Let's do that. I think that's nice. Is that in here? Yes. Okay. I like that idea. Put it on my favorite size block, the H. This one I will try to get straight here. It's so different when you're putting it on, and you can use the grid paper for this, when you have the writing, and so it's not like just real defined, you can use your grid paper, and I'm going to watch the pieces, the words that are just regular font and like typed, like a typed font instead of the handwritten here, and then line it up. So what I'm doing is I'm lining up the words with the grid, they're lined up, and then I'm going to line my block up with the grid also, so it's everything is squared on there. There. And let's pray that I actually stamp it straight on top of, after all that work, right? Here we go. I'm just going to put that on until I stamp it. So I always stamp before I glue down, just in case I have an issue. So, and we're going to put it about right here. There. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so I'm going to use this so that I can glue this down and make sure I catch all the edges here. Come on, glue. There we go. Just putting it down on one end and working my way down. There we go. If it's a smidgen longer, just snip that off. There. Okay. And I'll glue this, put it in. Ta-da, ta-da. All right. So pretty. Raise this up. Whoops. There we go. That just brightens the inside. Lovely fall card. This paper is gorgeous. If you're interested, I have some of the kits here. So Beauty of the Earth. Ta-da. There we go. I'm loving this one. I really love the paper. I guess because I love fall. So if you're interested, you can go to the Stamping Journey. You can order it up, Beauty of the Earth. It's $50 for the little box like I showed you, all the good stuff. And you can play with this at home. So I will this afternoon, on my schedule is to take pictures of the cards that I've made lately with my monkey cut kits, especially I had a lot of people asking for the ones for the Blackberry Beauty. So I will go ahead and take pictures of those and have that put on my blog. I also updated my blog with my holiday buffet dates. So they start next month. So September, October, November, December, holiday buffet, which will cover Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So you'll have those, all those cards in there. And you can choose. So the holiday buffet is, you have, I'm not sure how many I'll have, 10 or 12 cards probably, and you pick 4 for your class. If you want to do additional, you can do that and just pay individually. So there you go. I'm getting excited about getting those out ready for you guys. So I am going to turn the camera around. Let's see here. Ta-da, ta-da. Let's turn it around. Hi, Linda. There we go. All right. Back to square one. So, thank you so much for joining me. If you are watching, thank you for watching now. Thank you for watching later. Now or later, doesn't matter. That's a really good candy too, now or later. Anyhow, so I digress. I will be on Friday, and I'll probably show you some more cards with this. Check out the website for the additional, on my blog, for the additional cards that I've been making along the way with our monkey cut kits. So you'll have some designs that you can look at and reproduce with your kits. So thank you so much for joining me. Y'all take care. We'll see you on Friday. Hey, Terry. Hello, hello. We will see you on Friday for Follow Up Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.